Are you a recruiter that is looking, how in the world can you build a relationship with your hiring manager? They're driving you crazy. They don't respect you. Who knows, right? There's so much. So watch this video right now. I will tell you the best ways to build a relationship with your hiring manager. Hey, welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brandon Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter. If you have not seen this channel before, it's all about making you the next Millionaire Recruiter. And up in that game, right? Let's do it. So, hiring managers, love them, hate them, need them, have to work with them, yes. Is it hard to build a relationship with them? It really just depends. It depends on what roles you're trying to fill, it depends on the company, it depends on the culture, it depends on so many things. But in general, I think if I took a poll for all you recruiters, you would say they are a pain in your ass. How do you build a good relationship with them? First and foremost, don't be intimidated by them. What's interesting about recruiting and why I think that I was able to start my own company so early on is that you're dealing with essentially people that are way up that ladder than you are. And it is intimidating. I will never forget when I had to call a CEO, because that sounds scary, a CEO of a company and say, "Hi, you haven't paid me yet?" I was terrified. Best thing that I've ever had to do, by the way, because it scared the shit out of me. And after that, I was like, not scared anymore. I'm not intimidated, because here's the thing. You're the recruiter. You're the expert. Your is what you would literally are in charge of making the hiring managers and the company's world go round. You, yes, you, the recruiter. So don't be intimidated. Stand up. You know your shit. Let's do this. Number two, do your homework. What do I mean by that? I mean, do your homework on your hiring manager. See who they are. See what common denominators. So, when we talk about the sourcing map, yes, you can check out that video, the sourcing map. When you're looking at that, you're already finding the common denominators. You're already seeing what they have, in regards to the current team. You're going to definitely check out so many things on even their past companies. Where have they been? How quickly did they rise up? So if you see a hiring manager that just got promoted as a hiring manager, they might really be on your side because they might want to prove themselves. They want to hire. Lots of companies now are finally giving bonuses to hiring managers that hit the hiring goals by a certain time and hit their diversity goals by a certain time. So you should always know that as well. Super important. Number three on how to build a great relationship with your hiring managers is be prepared. Now, I'm going to kind of contradict myself, especially because if some of my employees are watching. Have an agenda. Do I hate agendas? Yes, I do. However, it really helps to make the conversation and the meeting flow. It shows that you are prepared, that you care, and that you are able to drive the conversation because this is your time. Your time with the hiring manager and the time that you can't get back. So if, again, their hiring manager is going to respect you, that means you're not going to waste their time. And if you're not prepared, you might waste their time. And that's not cool. I can think about actually lots of people that I've been on a meeting with and I've been like, oh, God, what's the point? Why couldn't we have done this via email? And I think definitely now because a lot of people are remote, although some people force back in office, but a lot of people are like, could this have been an email? Why are we meeting? So I think a lot of people waste time with meetings. Don't be the same. Don't do that. Because if the hiring managers don't respect you, you cannot build a good relationship. Respect and good relationships go hand in hand. Think about that. Think about your relationships. Is there anyone that you don't respect? And do you actually have a good relationship? Because if you do, please comment below. I want to hear about it. Another thing is, and you will hear this constantly in the channel, especially if you've been a watcher for a long time, thank you, bring the data. Data. So even if it's your first day on the job, okay, you're probably not talking to the hiring manager your first day, but let's pretend you are, you need to know their interview stats, not the companies. Now, yes, you need to know the company's interview stats, but you want to know this particular hiring manager's interview stats. So do they tend to interview inbound candidates, outbound candidates? What performs better? How far are people getting through the process? Where are they dropping off? And is it the candidate's fault or your fault? So you need to dissect the whole process before even hopping on the call with this hiring manager, because again, this is your time, but data rules all worlds. You can say, oh, I think this and I think that, or I've seen this trend. No, here's the data right in front of you. Share screen, be prepared, show them. Woo, kind of gave me the chills. You're gonna get so much respect. And then last but not least, and I say this again also in a lot of my videos, is get personal. Personal, 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 personal. A recruiter's best strength is we know people. We are in a people business, and you must never forget that. People first, right? People driven, people centric, however you want to say it. We are a people business, which means building a good relationship, even though it is in business, it's crucial. It's with that, if you watch the video with building a good relationship with candidates, I say the same thing, but it's so crucial with the people that you work with, because again, it builds trust. If you have good communication, they trust you. If they trust you, they respect you. If they respect you, you have a good relationship. You seeing where I'm going here? So again, you don't want to hijack a meeting. I do this too sometimes, but you don't want to hijack a meeting. 15 minutes later, you're still talking about your vacation. No, you don't want to do that, because now you only have 15 to 30 more minutes. But again, sometimes that's okay, because people work with who they like. And that also can lead to a really great relationship. So, find that fine line. And also, some hiring managers, they don't give a shit. They don't want to get personal. They want to get right to it. But again, you still want to nudge and get yourself in, because it still matters. And some hiring managers want to talk to you for 10 minutes and the other ones want 2. Know your audience. Be a chameleon. That's another thing that's really great as a recruiter and can really help you in your relationship. So look at that as a bonus. All right, super quick recap on the 5 best ways to build a good relationship with your hiring manager 2023. Don't be intimidated. Do your homework. Be prepared. Use an agenda. Bring the data and get personal and have fun. Remember, you are the expert. Please help me, really change the way the world views recruiting. That's what this channel is about. That's why Thriversity was built, which has all of these different courses to help you thrive. And that's also, first and foremost, why I have built the Millionaire Recruiter program to help people just like you that are ready to build your own agency and finally find financial freedom. That is what I'm here for. That is my new genius. I'm super excited to do it. So the links are all below. Please comment. You have questions. I kind of want to hear about battle stories. I'm wondering if I want to do my own video about the battle wounds I've had throughout the years from hiring managers. It's kind of fun to vent too, right? All right, I will see you every Thursday at noon. And don't forget that money is just a vessel to do all those amazing things you want to go do in life. So go do them. See you next Thursday.